Brixie the Earth Angel coming back with you guys. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, okay? You're more than welcome to share my videos, okay? This here is just going to be a download, okay? Right off the dome, okay? So, and you guys already know when I say download, downloads is consist of when a spiritual person say downloads, we get downloads from the heavens, okay? When people say that, we are prophets, okay? Don't get it twisted, okay? Sometimes people got different gifts. God gave everybody gifts, even you. So family, okay, we just gonna jump right in, okay? So this download consists of where this young, it could be, okay, it could be a woman or a man or vice versa. You see what I'm saying? As in playing the role, okay? So this download consists of where this young lady and this man, okay, they've been together, I guess, a couple of years or so. Might have been where I seen, okay, how it dropped to me, they was together. I can't say if it was 5 years, 2 years, or a year or 6 months, okay? So we just gonna jump right in. Like I tell you guys, once I get the downloads, I have to piece them up because if you a spiritual being and once you get a download, the downloads just start coming, you see? And then when they come, you have to, okay, this go with this, and you got to piece it up. But then you also got to pray and ask God to give you discernment on what he is telling you, okay? So in so many words, this young lady here and this man, they've been together for a couple of years and everything. She's out into the world, into the streets and everything, correct? Okay? Is in having, she's been selling dope, okay? In so many words, it could be pills, it could be marijuana, it could be meth, it could be, you know, etc., okay? It could go on and on. But this young lady here, it seemed like to me that this young man, okay, in so many words, this man here, I think this is a piece of when I did this download last year. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes when I get a download and then I still get download, it could be from when I made a video like a year ago, okay? That's how downloads go, okay? But I wish I could just go ahead and piece them up, but I ain't gonna do that, okay? So this download is where this young lady, she's been selling dope, drugs for, I'm gonna say drugs, okay? We're gonna put it like that. Selling drugs into the street market, okay? She been selling drugs all this time, and this guy here that she met, okay? She met this guy as in trying to, like, where they was at a club or something like that out of town. She met this young man, but this man here, he's already the feds, okay? This man here, he got caught with kilos of dope, okay? I'm from the streets, I already know how it go. You see what I'm saying? Once you get caught with drugs on the street, you have to do that time, or you have to set up another person in order to do your time, okay? That's how it go. You see what I'm saying? But this young man here, he's love bombing this young lady, and she don't even know it. You see what? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Love bombing, as in going over there, having sex with her, you know, sexing her up, making her feel good. Cause all women, we love to feel good. Okay, that's how a man can come in and turn you down, because women always we always like to be loved and held and everything. You see what I'm saying? But that's what you call love bombing, where people come. And that's what this young man here did. Okay, I'm going to slow down. This is what this young man have done to this young lady, okay? So he's out the feds. He have been caught up like 2 times with, it seemed like to me he'd been caught up with kilos of dope or trafficking. And in his background, you know how they say the jacket. The jacket went on the street, we say jacket. The background is the jacket, as in you can go to jail for ghost dope, okay? Say for an example, okay, he got caught with a kilo, right? Okay, so so many words they putting at him, okay, you gotta do 20 years or 20 or 15 years or 30, all depend on his jacket when he was a young, you see what I'm saying, when he was 13, 15, 16, 19, 20, you see what I'm saying? That's where they call a jacket when you in the hood and stuff like that. But this guy here, he been getting caught up with drugs and stuff for a long time, but that's how he been getting out, is because he's a snitch, okay? He's working for the feds, okay? That's how he getting out. But now, like his homeboys that he was hanging out with and stuff like that, they don't even mess with this guy, okay? Because for a simple fact, they know that he's working, okay? But it make it so it's like the young lady, she is really blind behind it, because what we love easily, okay? Women fall in love easily, okay? That's why I got my heart blocked. You see what I'm saying? But sometimes people is not strong like I am, okay? Sometimes people need codependent, not saying that you need another person beside you at all times, okay? No matter how they treat you or whatever, okay? That's what narcissistic things go around in people's lives also. But this young lady here, she got caught with, I think she got caught with something one time, okay? But his job is to get her caught up again, get her caught up with a lot of drugs. Therefore, when they come in, he ain't gonna be nowhere around, okay? He might say, hey, I gotta go here or whatever like that. He might go to his mom's house or go somewhere, okay? And then they gonna come in, and when they come in, they gonna get her, right? But then once, like, the dude got an attitude like this, he don't care about a bitch. You see what I'm saying? He ain't got no kids by this young lady. People don't care, because always remember, people wear a mask, and when people wear a mask, and that's when they take off their mask, it's too late, because what? He didn't get you. You see what I'm saying? So that's what this young lady got this young man and everything. They so-called go together. You know how they love bomb. Love bombing mean like when a man come in, they really don't like you, but they know what they got to play a part. You see what I'm saying? Everybody acts. People acts. That's what I see. That's one of my gifts, as in seeing through that mask with a person, as in they acting and shit like that. I'm an energy reader, okay? The things that people doing to me and shit like that, they can't do it no more. Why? Because I know the energies, okay? That's why I tell you guys, once you wake up and walk into your power, it's hard for a motherfucker MF to play you, right? Come on now, because you what? You know the game. You see what I'm saying? But game recognized, game checkmate, okay? So many words. This young lady, he love bombing her. She got caught with some drugs one time, but he's around, okay? He been locked up several times. I can't, more than 10 times, from his jacket, from his childhood, all the way up to his manhood, okay? So when people get caught up like that, it's best. This what the man say, right? Men say this, they can't get close to their homeboys, right? Because the homeboys he hang with, they straight up K's. You see what I'm saying? They coming for you with the heat. You see what I'm saying? They gonna come for you. You see what I'm saying? But he see this, if I can get this bitch, she ain't nothing to me. You see what I'm saying? So what he trying to do is get her caught up. She's so in love with this man. She telling this man everything, what she's doing, okay? He's trying to get her caught up because he don't want to go and do the time. When she get caught up, he ain't gonna be nowhere around. Okay, so whenever it fall, it could be in Tennessee, could be in Chicago, Philly, Detroit. It could be anywhere. You see what I'm saying? This download consists of anywhere. That's why I tell you guys, y'all got to wake up and know who's laying beside y'all, because people wearing masks. And therefore, y'all have to man them up. You got to size them up. That's what we do. We size them up in the streets. You see what I'm saying? You gotta know, you gotta look past that love bomb, and you see what I'm saying, as them loving you, holding you, kissing you, and look, sexing you up. You already know what I'm talking about, sexing you up, as in, grown people stuff. You see what I'm saying? So once he get caught up on, once the police and stuff get her, whatever, they gonna take all the stuff, everything, but she ain't gonna even be able to get in contact with who? her loved one, the man that they sent in to what together, because they've been trying to get this young lady. They can't never get her because she's too slick. You see what I'm saying? But always remember this: what goes up got to come down. Always remember that when you in the streets, okay? But when you live in the will of God and you doing what God wants you to do, whatever, anytime when you go up, hey, baby, you gonna stay up. Ain't nothing coming down when you live in the will of Jesus Christ. Okay, you guys already know that's the God I rock with, okay? But this, sometimes you cannot trust people, okay? I don't trust nobody, okay? Because people, once they get up under you, they just trying to ruin you. Okay, you should be able to know who's on your team or who's not. You see, my circle is short, it's small, it's only me and the three Trinity with me. The Holy Spirit, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, okay? Until I get with my husband. You see what I'm saying? But my husband, he already know me because God, he already dropped them gems down to my husband. My husband know I'm hardcore, but I am still soft too. I am a woman also. You see what I'm saying? But you got to protect yourself. You see what I'm saying? But at this time, when I'm talking to you guys, if you, this young lady, y'all need to wake up and think about who you laying down with, and don't be telling everybody your business. You see what I'm saying? Don't tell everybody your business. If you got this going on, don't you tell that man your business, because that man, he ain't even got $1. He ain't got a car. You see, he ain't got no jewelry. He don't look the same way. That's why I tell people, when people leave out of your life, and then when they try to come and enter back into your life, look at their demeanor. Look what they had when they left. And then when they come back, look what they had. Come on now. Something gotta come on up here. You see what I'm saying? But if you this young lady, you need to wake up and check the person that's around you and everything, okay? Check their phones, you know what I'm saying? Because he's in there. He's in there. He's doing what he got come to do. You see what the devil do to come to what? To destroy. That's what the devil do. And that's what the street things going out into the world, that's what people do. They'll try to put a knife in your back, right? Because I'm not going to jail. That's how he said, hell, I ain't going to jail. But he know that he can't go to them real, you see, them real niggas. He can't go to them ninjas like that, because them ninjas, they got them. Hey, they coming to K. You see what I'm saying? They coming for your ass. So what he gonna do? Get his bitch, right? Fuck her, suck her up, make her look good. She ain't thinking about that. She done dropped her guard. You can't never drop your guard when you in the streets. Well, you can't never tell nobody what's your next move, what you doing. You see what I'm saying? Because they gonna stop it some kind of way, because they are haters out there. You see what I'm saying? Therefore, they come to destroy your ass. That's what they man doing. Hold on. I'm drinking some coffee. Damn, that coffee real good too. But he come to destroy. That's what the devil do, because he can't go back to his hometown to do this and that and set them up, because they cut them off. But this young lady here, she telling everything on what? Pillow talk. Pillow talk means as in when you laying down with your loved one and you talking about everything, you laying down and you discussing up what you got going on and everything. Sometimes when you go lay down, don't you say nothing, because the man is out to destroy you. You see, wake up and smell what's going on around you. He got a mask on. You see, first of all, you need to check, okay, well, do he got any money? He ain't got the money like he used to, right? Where his cars at? Where his money? Where his dope at? You see what I'm saying? Sometimes people just come into your life to what? To destroy you. Codependent. That's how people get played when they codependent. I'm not codependent. I'm independent. Because it's going to be hard for you to get Kim, Brick City, everything, right? That's why I tell people I line it up. I got my chakras lined up. I've been living the will of God for 20 years. You know, God been working me. I've been working on my chakras for 20 years. You see what I'm saying? But he woke me up, and when I was 46 years old, being real. The witchcraft got up off of me when the people around me was doing the witchcraft shit, okay? But God told me everything about that, but I got videos on about that too on my YouTube page, Brick City Earth Angel YouTube page. You go on there, I got all kind of videos of my life, all different type of downloads and everything. But get back to what I was talking about this young lady. You cannot be codependent, so always be independent. Lean on Jesus Christ and you and yourself, okay? Look here. You done told that man so many things about what you got your money, where you got this at, who you getting your work from and everything. Now the man know everything. Now everybody, what? They going down the fast looking at everybody. Everybody, because what? You was codependent. You wanted this man to come in and what? Suck your pussy, eat on you. You know, do all of that love shit, right? That's how you get what? That's how they get you. That's why women can't lead now, because what they emotions. The emotions just take over everything. That's why man is the head of the what? The house, the church. You lead God, lead your husband. Then what? Your husband will lead you and you will what? Lead the kids. That's how it's supposed to be. You see? That's what I'm waiting on my husband and everything. God been good to me. You see, but codependent young lady, you need to change it up. I don't know what you're going to do. You need to just move some shit around and get rid of that man, because once they going to be, it might take a year or two, because you know how they do. They build up stuff on you when the fast come get you. Therefore, what? When they get you, you can't get away from them, because what? They got you. Because every time when the fast come get you, they got their I's dot, T's crossed, right? They coming for you, because that's what surveillance is all about. Then people say this on your phone. Oh, they cannot take on my, what they say, the street people say, the hood niggas. Oh, I can talk on my phone with a messenger. Girl, they got your whole phone is tapped. Your kids' phones tapped. Because one thing what women do, they change their phone, right? But they always what? Go back to their kids. That's how they get your ass, because what? You gonna have to talk to your kids, call your kids, right? Hey, and the fans know, hey, this is her right here. Yo, this is him right here on the phone, because what? Women love their kids. That's one thing they gonna peer pressure a motherfucker when they get up under heat. They'll say, oh, we gonna take your kids. The woman gonna tell everything. Oh, my kids, right? That's why you don't let no woman know your business, right? You don't do that shit. Real niggas don't do that, and then real niggas don't let women do that shit. You see what I'm saying? Because it's going to come a time when people have to go to jail for 10, 20, 15 years. You see? But what goes up comes down, right? That's how it is in the world. But when you live in the will of God, what goes up stays up. Because what? You built your foundation on Christ's life, not on the devil worshiping side. You see what I'm saying? But I tell you guys this, I love you guys and everything, young lady. If you look at my channel and everything, sometimes I pick up people bullshit by them looking at my channel and talking crazy about me, or the antenna, or I could ride, go somewhere and I can just get a download when a person talking about me. You see what I'm saying? But life goes on. I just pray for people and everything. They'll get it right, you know, because what we say on my channel, you know better, you what? You do better, so family. And I just love you guys. And the young lady that's looking at my channel, you need to get rid of that man, because that man is taking you down, okay? It might take a year or two, because evidence, they got to build up a lot of evidence on you, okay? I'm just letting you know. And on top of that, how people always say, going around saying I'm insinuating things. I don't have to insinuate that. I'm real here. I'm authentic here. That's how Jesus Christ made me. And my body on fleek. You hear me? Body on fleek. Real. Body real. You see what I'm saying? Real over here. Yeah, see, that's how Jesus Christ made me. And I just love you guys, and you all guys already know what I'm going to leave you guys with. If the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. I love you so, family.